5. So, hi, I'm Almad This is yet another Fallout 4 stream, except this time you will notice very quickly that quick save and save are blotted out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did the stupid thing and decided, why don't I have a legit hardcore playthrough of everything? My current stats are, I am level 3, and I have that, and I have that. I also have that, and that, and some of this, and a few of those. But I have very clearly skipped over just about everything concerning the actual quest line of the game. So yeah, no Minutemen, just me running from all the way over here to all the way over here, because I want to settle at Spectacle Island, and that is my own business. The problem being, this is the hardcore playthrough, and at this low of a level, anything that touches you will kill you, even if it doesn't mean to. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I've been dealing with some stuff on the side. Trying to get a job is no more easier than it was the last time I said, maybe I'll get a job. And is in fact looking a lot more less likely. And I keep filling out the applications and I keep hearing nothing, so I don't know. Maybe there's a legit problem, maybe there's not. I don't know. On the other hand, I've been thinking maybe this whole internet thing just isn't for me. And maybe it is, and maybe it isn't. But I'm gonna think about that while I stream today, and since I am streaming, I might as well stream something I suck at, because apparently that's what people like to watch. So, one more time, from here to there. And let's do round 1. Yes, this is a full 100% hardcore run. I don't have very much space, I don't have very much ammo, I don't have very much health. And trust me, you'll see soon enough, nearly everything kills you. So, we'll work on that. Maybe. Or maybe not. See, the problem with me is I have a terrible sense of direction. It's coming right for us! Quite literally, it's coming right for us. I don't know why, but it is. Raider, no, don't take shotgun shells. I don't actually have a shotgun on me, but I'll take shells. My shotgun's back at my other place. See, I want to get here, but I can't just get there, you know. Hardcore, fast travel is disabled, and besides that, even if you had fast travel, you have to actually get to a place first. Oh, great. A bear. A bear. The Yowie Gaur, which I believe is actually Japanese for bear. So it's basically bear. There's no two ways about it. There's no other way to say it. It is a bear. Personally, the Brahmin is actually like another word for cow. So, yeah. It's cows and bears. Cows and bears and giant insects, oh my. Now that I'm finally actually going in the right direction, maybe something will go right for me for a change. Let's see if I can't hurry this up a bit. I figure it's going to take me about 2 hours to get this right. I made one successful run the whole time I've been doing this, which is days and days now. The whole time I've been doing this, I had one successful run. Great. Yeah, the things that you fight change almost every time. Make a plane. Crap, I don't need to be here. And that's why I don't need to be here. I'm still going the right way, though. Right way. All I need to do is hit the ocean and I'll be safe. All I need to do is hit the ocean and I'll be safe. See, though, I'm at the very fragile stage where even healing takes everything out of me. Like, see, I have no more water. I can't heal because once I heal, the guy realizes he's thirsty. And of course I'm not going to use my Nuka Cherry or Nuka Cola on that. One, it's addictive. And two, I just don't want to. So screw you, man. Screw you, Mr. Lone Survivor Vault Dweller McPerson. I don't care. Am I even going the right way anymore? No, I'm still going the right way. Why wait? Yeah, sure, that's gonna go down super well. All I have to do is hit the ocean. All I have to do is hit the ocean. All I have to do is hit the ocean. Oh, cool, I'm gonna need this later. All I have to do is hit the ocean. Yake. I definitely have to hit the ocean now. That's a friggin' bear. Somebody call the campus security. There's a friggin' bear on the premises. Now, unbeknownst to a lot of people, there's actually some islands around here. You can go island hop from place to place to make sure you don't take too much radiation damage. Let me just stand perfectly still in the middle of the ocean and check the direction I'm heading. That sounds like a great idea. Well, I do at least have food. I can do that. Basically, all the edible food I had on me. And that's barely enough to keep me alive. I'm just better off trying to swim straight there, aren't I? Pretty much. Well, I've got water right here. It's gonna kill me if I do it, but I've got water right here. I'll drink the ocean away, that's what I'll do. I'll drink the ocean away, then I won't have to swim anymore. Remove it by taking antibiotics or going to a doctor. Here's that factory I told you about. There's a thingy under the water that you can activate, but I'm not gonna do that. Get up. See, a lot of people don't like water in games because they have a fear of drowning. Me, I don't like water in games because I can't freaking swim. Okay. Now, just tell everybody the plan when it comes to Spectacle Isle. Spectacle Isle is like this huge landmass. Like, literally everything you see is still valid. And boom, there it is. Like, this whole area, this whole entire island is buildable. And some of the water is too, just in case. But, problem being, it's infested with the crabs, the mirelurks is what you call them. So, you would naturally say, hey, you can't fight off the mirelurks. There are too many and you're not high enough level. And you're absolutely right in that. Yes, that is very much true. Unless I were to activate the generator and run like a scared little girl each and every single time. So, there's a note in this shack here that says, hey, if you want to scare off the mirelurks, turn on the generator. And there is, of course, the generator all the way over here. So, you go up to this here boat. Be very careful, because you can lose the planks to this, and then that makes things much harder for you. You flip the switch, you turn on the generator, and all heck breaks loose. But for me, I'm not going to do that just yet.
Bingo.
I especially want to take the luck bubble head because who knows, it might actually help. You know, games like this, luck is a stat. It helps ever so slightly. And I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Trust me. Alright. Stimpack, Radex, purified water. I needed that. See? The luck's working already. Baked bloat fly. Add away. Purified water. Kannst du mir gwan an die stick? And just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. I wish I could save like right now so I didn't have to go through all that crap all over again, but, you know, whatever. So here's the plan. Throw the switch, run up. Throw the other switch. Wait until the siren activates. Run the heck around until the signal actually reaches full strength. Don't get killed. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, did I mention the boss is like right behind me? Because it is. Did I mention she can hit me from halfway across the island? Because she can! Okay, are we all clear on the rules now? Good, too late, I'm already halfway there. And up. And throw the switch. And get the heck away from here. Because that's why. Did I do it? Did I do it? They're leaving. Are they gone now? Does that mean they are gone now? Because I need them to be gone now. It worked! Holy crap, it only took 14 to 15 minutes, give or take a minute. Usually it doesn't work for me, which is why I was having such, you know, worries about it. Oh, and it even comes with some cloth and junk. Not nearly as much as I need, not nearly as much as I want, but let's just store all this junk. First things first, I need a shelter with a bed so that I can save. Okay, are you gone now? Because I would like all of you to be gone. I don't know what his problem is. I honestly do not know what his problem is. Okay. Well, first of all, I need a structure. I have no concrete. And that is all the wood I had with me. Great. Just great. At least I've got enough cloth. Okay, cool. Let's sleep for a whole 4 hours. Yay, it's saved. So now all I have to do is make it back without dying. Mildly dehydrated. I've got like some disease. I'm hungry and yeah, not good. Not good in any capacity. Well, this, you see, is why I didn't eat any of the crop-type foods before I actually found a place to settle. Because I need that for here. Corn, razor grain. Yeah. Can't make that one. Can't make that one. No rubber. I knew I should have brought some kind of rubber with me. If I had simply brought rubber, would have been fine. Do I have enough junk to... There. At least a ye old token, you know, of stuff that I actually did try to do. Neat. I actually claimed the island. It's mine now. You hear that, Mr. Deadman? Do you hear that, Mr. Deadman? I think it's a man at least. Yeah, it's a man. Do you hear that, Mr. Deadman? This is my island now. Get off my property! Ooh. An actual full sniper rifle. Neat. Too bad if there's one thing I can't do, it's snipe.
Nice.
I had 6 lockpicks in the thing that I had to get the lockpicks out of. Doesn't that just fit? Okay. Well, time to look around. Just go ahead and take this time to, you know, grab anything you want to grab. This is actually right about where a standard YouTube episode would have ended. Yeah, too bad I picked the one day I was actually going to stream to do this, or else it would have lasted for 2 hours. Like, seriously, last night I was trying to do this, and I was trying to do it so hard, and I failed so many times, it took me hours and hours and hours. I guess I made it. So, who cares now? I was about to say. Why, there's some concrete. No, that's not concrete, you dingus. Dingus. Today's word of the week. Well, there's wood. Like, I know there's more wood around here somewhere. Usually I don't care about the wild plants that grow because, you know, wild plants, who cares? But now that I'm playing hardcore mode and... Oh. I did not mean to do that, but sure, let's enjoy the view of the foggy background. Yeah, wonderful. Simply wonderful. Some new rad roach meat. And in case you're wondering, as per usual, no, I will not be drinking any Nuka-Cola that I find. I have actually conceived of a new way to hold it so that it doesn't fall through the floor. So I will have my giant pile of Nuka-Cola, and no one is going to stop me. Not even physics. You hear that, physics? I'm coming for you, you... Okay, so Spectacle Isle is actually a huge place. Like, literally, you can build here, you can build over there. There's tons of resources actually around. There's all these different plants, like the things by the shack over there. There's some blood flowers along the ocean here. There's some nuclear waste. Let's just get rid of that right now, shall we? You'd expect nuclear waste to be actually more valuable. Some random washers and dryers. And whatever junk was inside of them, yeah, that's there too. There's the blood flowers. Blood flowers. Flyers. Y'all know I'm from the south, it doesn't matter none. Once you get rid of the radioactive barrels, there is, of course, no more radiation. You scared the crap out of me, sir. Ugh. Darn Sunday scuttlers. Think they own the ocean. Another one. You'd better not be targeting me. Well, I already saved regardless of whether he attacks me or not, so who cares? I already made it. I already own this place. Oh, it's another dead person. This one's also a guy. Hello, other Mr. Dead Guy. Got a lot of dead guys around here. Well, my name is Zombie Killer, let's face it. Now, you want to know the problem about this place? You can recycle this area, but if you do it, you won't be able to access the upper floors. But, like, yeah, look at all this stuff, man. And like I said, most of these are actually containers, so they've got even more stuff in the stuff. Not sure what's in those containers over there, but you know, do with them what you will, because it's your land now. And more boxes. Ah, snazzy dresser. This one was apparently on its way to an anime convention. Big old Vault Tech stuff. I wish we could see some of the stuff that was actually in those crates, like, were they extra Pit Boys, random wrenches and stuff? I suppose technically that would be overkill, because, you know, that would be highly advanced technology. But that's what the Brotherhood of Steel does, and the Enclave before that. So, you know, why can't players do that, too? Of course, by this point in the timeline, the Enclave's dead, so no one cares. Yes, I'm just going to sit here and completely recycle absolutely everything. I've got to fill 2 hours worth of time somehow. And here we are, the safe wall. Now... Ah, that one's...
Don't think I can pick this.
The problem, I think, is if I try to recycle them all, they're just all going to disappear. Unlike with the other containers, I don't think it works the same way. And you can't move them either, which is, like, really disappointing, because I always wanted to have a safe like this in my actual room. You can build the floor safes, but it's not the same thing. Another one! Ugh. Can you guys get out of here already? I'm trying to do stuff. You're disrupting my groove. There's a particular nasty specimen. And don't worry about feeding the bears. It's the crabs you need to worry about. They're the ones that'll kill you. Another dead guy. It's Dead Guy Palooza up in here.
Won't be able to pick this.
See, the thing that I brought up before, and that I brought up again and again, and at least one more time for good measure, apparently. Why the heck did they put level restrictions on lockpick? It's the mysterious ghost particle! Like, why? Seriously? Why? So, no alignment. Have some beer, some dandied apples. Normally I wouldn't be eating or drinking any of this junk. But, you know, any old port in a storm. And the beer makes you go faster. Oh, right. Dead things. Oh, I can't even pick this one up. You know, I lived here for an entire playthrough. Still never saw all this stuff. Like, there's a spot around here somewhere that's got, like... Can we get the dolphin corpse out of here, please? No. We've got to keep the radiated dolphin. There's the rubber I was looking for! house with somebody getting a spanking. Let's just take this and...
Got it.
Is that exactly what I need? I think that's exactly what I need. Okay, you, however, Mr. Box, I have to scrap you. Okay, never mind. Let's let the couple have their privacy. Well, there's all kinds of rubber around here that I didn't know I needed. Which is cool. Wild mute fruit. No, it's not mutt fruit. It's mute fruit. And they even say so because that's how they pronounce it in-game. So, there. Couple of graves. Oh, cow skull. I'll put this on my desk. And you people forget, darn it, when I say I'll put it on my desk, I mean I'll put it on my desk. Extra steel. Can't recycle that boat though, but there's something in the boat. Just more barrels. See, I don't mind taking out these stumps, these broken trees. I don't mind those. Let's see, is there... I know what I can do. Yes, 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 I'll fix that. I'll fix that, don't you worry. I can just make a container. I can make a container. Put all this stuff in it. Insomnia and weakness. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably not what I need. The jet, the Nuka-Cola. The beer bottles I can still use. A minigun? What? Where the heck did I get a minigun from? Oh, that says mini nuke. Well, I'm not gonna need 3 pistols. And I'm not gonna need 4 of these things. So, yeah, it's all in the container. And now, we scrap the container, and the entire contents have been transferred to the workbench. The generator is humming in full capacity, and that's a lot of capacity, by the way, in case no one's told you before. Oh. I didn't see that before. Tin cans. More tires. More rubber. I don't need concrete if I've got this much rubber. So, question. Exactly how deep is the water around this boat? Because, for those of you that don't know, mostly because I ran too fast for you to see it, but the Mirelurk Queen, like, pops out, like, right around here. You know, the Mirelurk Queen, the giant crab monster that's like 3 stories tall, pops out of the water right around here. So, how deep is this water? Spare lawn chair. Spare patio table. I think this stuff's like all wrecked, so they won't let you take it up. Oh, you can take this one. Yeah. It won't let me just have it, but yeah. Here's the cooking station. Ah, there's some concrete. I'll just put this over here for now. The little raiders camp. I don't need none of this junk no more. No, look, yet another dead guy. Mute fruit. More flannel outfits. Can't solve everything, but we'll solve most of your problems. See, these trees I don't mind so much. And even this boat over here is considered part of your territory as well. Naming everything. I'll fails at everything edition. Like, seriously, this is why there's a Let's Play curse, because sometimes anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's a fact about recording. That's a fact about pretty much anything, honestly. Aha. A lighter. And some money. And a bunch of dead people. And the suitcase, which you can scrap. You can't scrap the body, but you can scrap the suitcase. Like I said, there's a lot of dead people here. Like a freaking well lot of them. I'm gonna move this cooking stand. Another straggler. Where did I put the cooking stand? It was around here somewhere. Like, I know I put it down somewhere right around here. Ah. Empty bottles are useful in hardcore playthroughs. And someone left their glasses. Can't be seen without my glasses. Uh-huh. Well, I left it around here somewhere. Darn it, where did I put my cooking station? There it is. I said, just a treasure trove of resources and useful items. Lots of dead people, apparently. Lots and lots of dead people. I'll put this over here for now. There's this broken down lookout tower with even more dead people. Oh, finally, one of them's a woman. I don't mean to sound sexist, it's just like, come on, guys. There's an extra bed. There's a tree going through the watchtower. Maybe that's why it's... Aha! Oh, well, I don't need to make a water pump after all, because there's already a water pump here. I've lived here an entire playthrough and didn't even know that. Well, we certainly have enough resources to do whatever we want to now. Or at least a lot of them. Yeah. Let's get rid of this fence. The gourd blossoms. Dog's gotta put in his 2 cents about everything. Wild gourd blossoms. I'm pretty sure I can make these into medicine, so I'll be keeping these around this go round. Okay, so that should be generally just about everything there is to get here. Carrot. Mute fruit. So all we need is corn. No, all we need is tomatoes, gourds, and melons. Which I can get at the other place. So right now we're actually going to move all this other stuff back over here, because this is a long way to go. My house, my house. I guess my house could go here, but unfortunately, I've lived here almost an entire playthrough. Well, I've said that a million times by now, but you get my point. And 90% of the things that come through here go through this direction. So let's just put this here. we should get to work. First of all, drugs. I can make some jet. That's about it, honestly. Healing. Glowing fungus, melon blossom, purified water, thistle, wild razor grain. No, I don't have any of that. I do have some of this. I tell you, I've never seen half these plants before. Purified water. I think the antibiotics are what I actually need. Let's see this here. Blood pack, blood leaf. I'll take it just in case. This gene, I can get rid of all this other stuff. I'm not gonna use it. Actually, I might need those. Not gonna carry the fat man. Not gonna need the extra chest piece. I'll sort all this stuff out later. Okay. Now comes the hard part. Now comes the hard part, because this time I have to survive going all the way back. Let's just see how well that goes, shall we? But first, fill bottles. Oh, it's purified water this time, huh? Well, that removes a whole friggin' step. And that's why it's important in hardcore playthroughs to actually gather bottles. Gathering bottles means that you can get fresh water or polluted water and then clean it. It's actually quite handy, considering, humans actually need a heck of a lot of water. We'll just keep going with this for a minute or two. Just give everybody a minute to relax. And I believe it said I was dehydrated, so I'll, take a couple of hits of that. Am I still sick? Yep, still sick. Well, time to run all the way back. So let's try to avoid everything else. step one, we have to make it to Diamond City, because that's the only unaligned settlement around here. We make it to Diamond City, we heal ourselves, and then we make it all the way back up to Red Rocket so that I can pick up the stuff that I left behind, bring it back down here, and by then it should take 2 hours because there's no way I'm getting through this a second time. Warwick Homestead. I don't believe this is a Minuteman settlement, but just in case, I'm gonna go around it. Oh dear. Well, nobody said the wasteland was perfect. Okay, so head on in. It's the radiation that's probably going to end up killing me. Okay. Adam the Cat's garage. These guys are neutral. These guys are neutral. That's nice. Can I even take their power armor? That'd be great. Okay, cool. That's an unexpected surprise, but I don't think they have anything that's particularly useful to us. To make a plane isn't going to be free until somebody, namely us, kills off all the ghouls, and I'm not going to be able to do that with this experience rate. The heck? Stupid soldier robot. And that's why I said it would take 2 hours, folks. Got lucky the first time, not the rest of it. Okay, why don't we avoid the Atom Cats? We'll just avoid the Atom Cats, cause, you know, they've got stuff over there. For University Point, or, you know, whatever that place is. Like I said, little islands you can hop on every now and then to avoid getting too many rads. Why am I picking up any more stuff? I don't need to pick up any more stuff. It can't hurt to see what's inside it at least. Potato plant, stilt beans, and corn. Well, I do need food. At least I'm pretty sure I still need food. Yes, I still need food. I'm gonna eat your corn and your iguana on a stick. I do have a mute fruit back there, don't I? Well, I'm gonna take it as I do anyway. Another little place out here that you can just come to get out of the water. Unless you're like me and you end up falling through the floor. Bet you they don't tell you about this in the player's guide. And that right there, that's the castle, I do believe. I'm possibly wrong. Nope, that's the castle, alright. Giant water filter and all. See, technically the castle's not actually a Minutemen structure until you give it back to them. So technically, I could just conquer this place. You ever wonder where the electricity goes? To this, mostly. It has a huge frickin' water supply. That's the good thing about it. And that's how the Mirelurks got in. And that's why I'm not going anywhere near it. Okay. Right away. Didn't I just eat like a whole bunch of crap? Roach meat. Water. Not that. I thought it was live, that's why I was so careful getting up to it. Okay, well. So far so good. Right. Now let's hope I can sneak through the rest of Boston just as easily. Fat chance. Diamond City is off that way. Let's make the rest of the way there.
Someone there? I'll wear your guts around
Deep in
my
mutant territory. Probably shouldn't have done this. Running. And now we're in Mirelurk territory. Great! Where am I? Oh, I'm going backwards now. Great! Well, thank you for your assistance, Mirelurk friend. I can now go back all the way from where I started. See, this is what happened last night. I'll be lucky if I can make it back to the halfway point with enough stuff to spare to actually make it to where I'm trying to go and accomplish my goal. Yes, for future reference, I do have a mute fruit plant right there. This pile of stuff can live another day. Less of a dramatic dive than I wanted to, but hey. See, the castle really is the closest place to this. Now, hopefully I don't get all turned around looking at some random icon that I shouldn't pay attention to. And swimming, and swimming, and swimming, and swimming. If it weren't for the giant hole on the side, this place might actually be kinda nice. I wouldn't use it though, because there's a giant hole in it. There's actually a bunch of giant holes in it. You can even open the door if you see fit. There's a place over there, I might as well take a look at it. I haven't seen this place before, probably because I didn't bother to actually look before. Okay, never mind. Nothing scares you off from looking at stuff like the threat of dying instantaneously. That's for sure. Isn't this the place I just died at? Well, isn't that wonderful? Yep, this is literally the place I just died at. So instead of taking that street, let's go this way, through this street, towards this place. Or I could just look at the map and find out which way I'm supposed to be going. So, northwest. Excellent.
What's that?
Shot my head off. Well. So, did anyone ever tell you the definition of insanity? Because this is probably it right here. Let's try just one more time, okay? Just one more time for the sake of it. For all the sakes of it. Just one more. Okay, let's pick a good spot this time. That pile of junk gets to live for another day. That spot over there looks relatively close, although that's probably not somewhere I want to actually go. Oh, that's the swamp down by the construction site. The construction site, however, is being guarded by another crab queen, whatever they call it. And I'm not in the state to take her on just now, so I'm just gonna, go the other way. This is like the fish packing plant, isn't it? actually a little more time in the water. Oh no, this is the settlement again. Well, if anything, I'm consistent. And I am consistently gonna steal these people's food. Because I'm the main character of this game, and I'm the one whose survival matters. Okay. Let's fix me up here. Just, hungry from lack of food, tired from lack of sleep. 3 mute fruit. 1 on a stick. And a tomato. I'm not sorry I ate your food, bye. Well, I'm not. I mean, let's agree here. I'm at least being honest with the man. There's the Queen Anne, and there's a bobblehead up there that I'll be going for at some point, but not today. Is this anywhere near? Well, this is actually mostly the way back that I took in the first place. So let's go through here and back by Jamaica Plain. Maybe if I take out enough of the ghouls, I can claim Jamaica Plain. And with that being another one of my areas, I can actually use this as a quarter of the waypoint. But there are a heck of a lot of ghouls here. Which is my whole problem with it. If there weren't so many ghouls, I could probably just claim it. But nope. Got Poseidon Energy on my map, for what it's worth. Hey, the experience points will add up, and at some point I will actually be able to level up again. Which is great, because at this point, I could really use strong back. Okay, let's not go through there, and let's go this way. Is that... Yep, that's Buff Out. And a bottle. It's my lucky day, everybody. We're saved. We're saved. Oh, hello. Speaking of saving. Yeah! Let me guess, there's a horrible monster right behind me. Quincy Ruins. The Battle of Quincy? The thing that killed off all... I've never been to this area before. Well, how about that? I actually found something. Let's see. I'm gonna need a local leader to actually properly build settlement, and that means I'm gonna need more charisma. Well, as much as I'd love to go exploring this area, that will have to wait until later, because right now I kinda need to live. But having a tiny look around won't hurt. Surface looking isn't going to hurt.
That's it.
Gathering up small things that hurt. No. Vault Tech calling? Vault 88 is now available? what? Let's have some radio.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
And there's Vault 88 already. Well, darn. I can go there some other time and make that another place I can come to. And all the Vault-Tec stuff is actually quite cool and very helpful when building a vault, when building a settlement. So I'll have to keep that in mind. But for right now, again, still trying to live. I wonder if I can manage to nail some ghouls without too much trouble. Man. Nope. Good thing I saved back there. Okay, let's not bother with the ghouls then. Okay, check that one off the list. Everybody updated their lists? Yeah, that's not a thing we should be doing. Okay, good. We have made it actually into the city, so this is not an example of insanity. We did not repeat the same actions over and over. We just repeated the same mistakes. It's not the same thing. Oh, lack of sleep. Well, let's go ahead and get 8 hours. I don't think anything's gonna bother us out here. Apparently something did. That's just fantastic. Oh, there's Quincy. There's the level up. Still tired. Still sick. Still suppressed immunity. I'm supposed to be able to resist insomnia. Somebody better tell them that. Ha! Picked it up this time. I got it this time. I got it all right. The red rocket. Let's see. There's the power armor station. Hey, looks like they've got some stuff around here. Food's food at this point. I'll take some duct tape, Take the duct tape because that's fairly light and easy to transport. Bottles can be useful. I'll keep these Nuka-Cola for my personal collection. Can't even actually fit behind the counter. No wonder this place went out of business. Okay, well, that's neat. Ain't going over there with those guys, that's for sure. Let's see. There's the power armor station. Hey, looks like they've got some stuff around here. There's the power armor station. Looks like they've got some stuff around here. Hey, food's food at this point. I'll take the duct tape because that's fairly light and easy to transport. Bottles can be useful. I'll keep these Nuka-Cola for my personal collection. Okay, well, that's neat. I'm not sure we want to swing all the way around here. Yeah, we'll get the Vault 88 thing while we're here. The quarries, because Vault 88's in here.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76.
Blah, blah, blah.
This signal will repeat.
Okay. Turn off the radio. Vault 88, Quincy, whatever, same thing. Is this the schoolhouse where all the kids turn? Yep. And we should get the heck out of here. I doubt anywhere I can go in this current predicament is actually safe. Of course, the random house I run by happens to explode. Of course, not the fact that I have ghouls chasing me, not the fact that I have giant insects chasing me, not the fact that there's a freaking super mutant behind me. But no, the house I'm walking relatively next to happens to explode. That's what kills me. Probably if I were actually better at the game and knew my way around and knew where I was trying to go, then I'd be okay. But nope. That's not how I work. That's not what I do. Okay, level up. This time I'm gonna take the mining helmet. Why do I have 3 ragstag outfits? I'm gonna take the mining helmet because the mining helmet is actually a helmet, which will give me more damage resistance. And now I'm gonna sleep for an hour. Avoid the mine. Unlock the toolbox.
Nice.
Kidnap the duct tape. Listen to the radio signal. Listen to the radio signal.
Emergency broadcast signal from
Back
Vault
the
88.
frick out of here like
Authentication
bats out of
code
heck.
Impish.
Run up to Jamaica
Vault
Plain
88
and then
emergency
make a straight
classification.
shot from Jamaica Plain to
Unspecified
Diamond
integrity
City.
breach
I'll
warning.
fix myself up at Diamond
Any
City,
available
make
Vault-Tec
a heck of a
personnel
U-turn
are required to respond under Emergency
through
Protocol
the highway,
VT-76. This signal will
straight up from there, and straight onto the rocket. That shouldn't be that hard, right? Right.
In there now.
Okay. Let me correctly orient myself. Get rid of Vault Tech. And boom! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The highest way, the highest rages for the highest bet. Can you run fast enough to save your life? Put my gun away, that'll make me a little faster, or at least they say it does. I don't know if it does or not. Quite frankly, I've been playing this game for a while now. I haven't seen any correlation. I'm gonna need these flowers. Oh, that water's practically glow. I was about to say something. Nope, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. We're here. This is Jamaica Plain. Now, if we manage to avoid going through the majority of the city, we should be fine. Or not. Okay, cool. Headed off Jamaica Plain. There's Diamond City. And there's Big Al Salvage, or whatever its name is. This is a place... Big John Salvage, my bad. But again, this is a place we don't want to go because there's super mutants in them there hills. So let's forget about these here hills and go to them there hills over there. Okay, almost made it. Almost in the clear. All the way around. Wild corn. Super mutant hunting party. That was nothing, go away. It's only a bloatfly. A bloatfly with a skull on it. I was running into a raider's territory anyway. That's the problem with the area immediately surrounding freaking Diamond City. It's the only place where you can actually get a doctor without building one yourself. And it's always surrounded by all kinds of crap. Not to mention that I am very well underleveled here. Okay. So that plan worked. That plan sort of mostly worked. I got past Jamaica Plain. Barely. Ooh. So, from Jamaica Plain, we should take a different route. Don't want to go directly through the center of Jamaica Plain, though. If I recall correctly, that's exactly where all the ghouls come in. Or do I just make a mad dash for it? I did a stealth thing. Athletic charisma. Listen to the radio. I guess if we go around Jamaica Plain, but we'd still have to be on that road, so we go up a bit the road here, cross the road here. If I'm not mistaken, that might be where Merkwire Construction is, or not, I don't know, but go across there, and then all the way up, and that should avoid that whole patch we've been having trouble with, I think. Well, let's do it anyway. By the way, have I told you guys the definition of insanity yet? Okay. This should be about the point. Actually, it's a little past the point. So there's this flooded territory, and this belongs to raiders. Well, I was figuring I could at least get it on the map, but never mind. Apparently they don't want me doing that. So, going around there, try not to hit Jamaica Plain again. This is strong raider territory, if I remember correctly. Carrot flowers are medicine. This is the Shaw High School. So, if we go from around here, this is downtown Boston, which everybody's always worried about. Still being. You guys are probably laughing at me and screaming at me about something I should have done or some way I should have gone by now, and I say, well, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of having to think of this on the fly right now, so catch me a break, will you? Okay, so, yeah, it looks like we've done it. Excuse me. Looks like we've done it. Practically home free at this point, really. If I'm not mistaken, Diamond City's just up ahead. Nope. I am very much mistaken. I'm sorry about that. Whee! Gourd blossoms, need those. More flowers I'm gonna need. Excuse me again. And now where am I? Almost there. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's a bad thing. That was a very bad thing. Alright, you know what? I've shown you guys the definition of insanity enough times. It's been a minute and 30 some. So I'm just gonna let you go and finish this crusade on my own. Well, whenever it stops spinning. Gave it a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. If I hadn't thought that that was the Diamond City turret and gone around it, I probably would have made it that time, you know. But yeah, this is enough even for my taste. So I'll see you guys later.